All right, to start out this session, find a nice comfortable seat on your mat. You can use a block like I do here to help prop your hips up so that you can cross your legs. And then once you find a comfortable seat, place your hands on your knees or in your laps or anywhere that's comfortable. Just start to breathe in through the nose. Get tall through the spine. As you breathe in through the nose, think 3-4 seconds in, and then exhale softly out your mouth or out your nose. Try and emphasize the exhale, 4 to 5 seconds on that exhale. Shrug your shoulders up, shrug them back down. Start to just open up the shoulders a little bit, a little bit of movement into those joints. And then we'll start with some neck circles. So bring your chin down to your clavicle. Start to make little counterclockwise circles. Bring your ear to your shoulder. Come all the way up, all the way down. You can do this 3 or 4 times. Try and take it slow. Take it through the full range of motion. And then once you do the 3 to 4 reps, start to bring it back the other way. Again, chin right down to your clavicle, right in the center of your chest. Trace it along that bone up to your shoulder. Once you do those 3 times, find a tall, neutral spine. And then just going to bring some awareness to your rib cage as you breathe. So place your hands on your ribs. And as you breathe in, feel that rib cage expand out wide. Feel like you're breathing into your hands out laterally. And as you exhale, feel like your hands are tightening around your rib cage, almost like a corset around your stomach. You're allowing for those lungs to fully expand, and you're allowing for that diaphragm to come all the way up as you push your air out. And try and keep a mindful thought of this, even as you're sitting at your desk or as you're at your computer. Doing this right now is going to help you bring that default positioning, default breathing to those times throughout your day. Then you'll take your blocks out, slide them off to the top of your mat, and then from there, come to a tabletop position. Stack shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Take a breath in, and then find a cow position. Bring your chest up, and then slowly segment your spine. Bring your chin down to your chest, and then puff up through the back. Tailbone tucks underneath, and then bring it back through the other way. A little spinal segmentation, low back arches, chin comes up, and then wave it back down the other way. You can think of this as a wave or as a caterpillar. You're essentially going from camel or cat to cow. You're just doing it one spinal segment at a time, one vertebra at a time, bringing a little bit of awareness, a little bit of body control to the different joints in your spine. With every inhale, bring that chin and chest up. With every exhale, start to push up through the hands, really round through that upper back. Take this slow. No need to go fast here. Then once you finish, find a tabletop, and we'll go bird dogs. Right arm, left leg extends. Really lift that back heel up. Use your glute to stay active here. And then come back down after 5 seconds, and we'll switch it out. Really try and keep your hips level. Press firmly into the floor with the hand that is on the ground. Really engage your belly button into your spine. And then we'll switch back again. Right arm extends, left leg comes back. Make sure your breathing's calm and easy here. Think about exhaling as you extend, inhaling as you come back. Then scorpion that heel up towards the ceiling. You're going to reach back with your right hand, grab your toe. If you don't have that flexibility or that mobility, that's all right. Just keep that foot bent. Stay active with the hamstring. And then we'll switch it out. Look at the 90-degree with the ankle and with the knee. Arm reaches out. Then you're going to reach back. A lot of balance required here to both go for that quad stretch and stay on that one hand and that other foot. Then sit back, extended child's pose. Hips on your heels, knees out wide, reach your arms long. You can connect your forehead to the mat. Just find a nice, easy breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Then rock up to a tabletop position. Take any organic movements, maybe flip your wrists, stretch out the forearms. Little shoulder rolls, go through that shoulder joint end range, and then push into downward facing dog. Heels can pedal down to the floor, rock side to side. Press evenly through both hands. Try and get those hips up high towards the ceiling. It's all right if your toes are the only thing touching the mat and your heels aren't touching. And then rock forward into a high plank, shoulders over wrists, belly button up, quads, glutes, adductors engaged. And then lift that right heel, start to really engage that right glute, core's active here. And then inhale, upward facing dog, chest through your shoulders, flip your toes, exhale, child's pose. Inhale, come back up, exhale, downward facing dog. Nice simple flow to get you started. Inhale, shift forward into that high plank again. This time we're going to switch legs, left heel lifts, left glutes active. Try and keep that heel in line. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, push back into extended child's pose. Inhale, you'll shift forward, quick tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. From here, shift back again. We'll move through a little bit quicker, upward facing dog. Push back, child's pose. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward. Left heel lifts. Upward facing dog. Push back, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Breath out as you find that downward facing dog. One more time through. Right heel lifts. Continue to hold. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, push back. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. One more time on the other side. Come to a high plank. Left heel lifts. Big breath in as you find that upward facing dog. Big breath out. Child's pose. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Then inhale, look forward. Just come to the top of your mat. I'm going to turn so that you guys can see how I'm positioned. Slowly roll up. Shrug your shoulders back 3 times. Shrug your shoulders forward another 3 times. Bring your hands to heart center. Your feet come shoulder or hip width apart. A few mindful breaths here. Play with your fingers, how they move. Pinky, ring finger, middle finger, pointer finger, thumb. Just feeling the finger pads, eyes closed, really connecting with your hands. Then connect with your feet. Going from your pinky toe to your big toe, really building that proprioception, that awareness of your body, building control of all the different parts of your feet as you go pinky to big toe, and then reverse it, big toe, pointer toe, middle toe, pinky toe. It might be tough for you at the start, so it's all right. If it's hard to segment them out, as you practice this, you will get better, and it'll help you really grip with your big toe in times when you're in a single leg balancing position. Shake out your fingers, shake out your toes. And then with an inhale, find a big mountain pose. Arm sweep up, squeeze your quads, squeeze your glutes, belly button in. Exhale, forward fold, dive down. You can have a soft bend in your knees here. Let your head and neck relax. And then with an inhale, find a chair. Sit back in your heels. It's just like a squat. Try and keep that rib cage pulled down. Arms are going to sweep back. Come up onto your toes here. Now you're really balancing and using your foot strength. Heels come down. Back to a mountain pose. Put your left hand on your left glute. Reach back with your right hand. Little back bend. You got the support of the opposite hand as you switch. Left arm reaches up. Back to mountain pose. Exhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins, flat back. Keep your chin down. Exhale, forward fold again. Then inhale, come back to that chair. Sit a little bit deeper than last time. Arms reach up overhead. Sweep your arms back. Come up onto your toes again. Strong feet here. Heels come down. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, reach back, back bend. One hand reaches up, other one on your glute. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold again. One last time through. Inhale, chair. Pick your heels up off the mat as you reach your arms back. Super active in the quads. Heels come down. Inhale, mountain. Left hand, left glute. Reach back. Exhale, switch it out. Left arm reaches up. Back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Gonna turn for you guys. Exhale, plant your hands down. Step back into a high plank. Push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, curl yourself forward into a high plank. Drop your knees down. Find a tabletop position. And then come down to your elbows and set up for an elbow plank. Once you get your shoulders stacked over your elbows, grip those elbows in, and then we'll start tapping forward. Right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. Again, try and keep those hips really stable, not rocking left to right. Really keep those belly button, core muscles tight and pulled in. And then come back to that tabletop position after 10 total taps. We'll come back to that bird dog. Right arm extends, left arm kicks back, and then tap, opposite elbow, opposite knee, extend again. So adding a little bit of a crunch here to this bird dog to level it up. Exhale as you extend. Then bring it back down. Then we'll switch it out. Left arm extends, right leg kicks back. Exhale, inhale, reach back out. Come back in, reach back out once more, hold here. Once you finish holding that last bird dog, you'll come down to your left elbow for a side plank. Left elbow as your base, left foot underneath your right foot, then lift that right foot up. You'll be balancing with just the left leg and the left arm. You can always drop that left leg down and use that top foot for balance. Reach that right arm up. Try and pull that left oblique up a little bit higher. Continue to breathe. Then you'll come down. And we'll get set up on our butts. Grab a block. You're just going to go right in between your legs. A little bit of basketball here. Over and under. Infinity figure eights. And then you're going to flip it and reverse it. Try and do about 15 to 20 each side. Here we go. Now we're reversing it. Over, under, over, under. Keep your shoulders up off the mat. That's going to help keep your upper abs in flexion. And then cross opposite elbow, opposite knee. Squeeze the block. You're going to lift that right leg or just hold it out. Here I'm lifting it. Try and do 10 to 15 reps on the right. Keep squeezing that elbow and knee together. If you can't get that elbow and knee together, you can press your hand and knee into the block. Make it a little bit more accessible. Then you'll switch left elbow, right knee. That left leg lowers and lifts. That knee can be bent. It doesn't need to be straight. And again, you can press your hand into the block and the knee. Really just focusing, though, on trying to keep that block from falling out. Then we'll switch it up. Right elbow as your base, right foot on the ground, left leg lifts off. Then reach that left arm up towards the ceiling. A lot of activation going on here through the side body, core's active all the way down. And then you'll come back down to your elbows, alternating heel lifts to finish it off. Use those glutes to lift that heel a little bit higher. Hamstring's going to be working here as well. Just the lower body moving. Upper body stays still. Belly button pulled in. You're almost there. Keep working. Keep working. Once you do about 10 to 15 each leg, come down to your knees. Give yourself a little rest. Extended child's pose. Sit back on those heels. Reach your arms long. And just take a few breaths here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Recenter, recalibrate. And then from this extended child's pose position, you'll crawl up to a tabletop. Slide those blocks out in front of you so you have access to them. From that tabletop, tuck your toes, big breath in, exhale, push back into a downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, you'll step forward into a forward fold, and then rise up into a chair. Weighten your heels a little bit. Should feel your glutes active as much as your quads. Then you're going to step your left foot back, find a warrior one. Left foot 45 degrees, not quite parallel with the back of the mat or the side. Make sure that your hips are square. You should keep that right knee stacked over that right ankle. Reach your arms up. And then you're going to exhale. Make sure you got that block with you. Just finding a pyramid. Sit your hips back. Try and create a triangle with your legs. You're really working into that right hamstring. Push your left hip back. That left heel doesn't need to touch. You can have a soft bend in the knee. And then come back into a crescent lunge. Right knee right over your right ankle. Arms reaching up. Torso straight. Make sure that left glute is squeezing forward to help keep that low back in a good position. You're going to twist to the right. Arms reaching out long. Pull that right arm back. Really engage that backside. And then revolve, twist here. You can plant your left hand on a block, or you can drop that back knee down if you need to. Couple modifications here. Keep that right arm reaching up. Then find yourself in a sprinter's lunge. I like calling this a sprinter's lunge because it's a little bit more compact, like you're coming out of the gate. Then you're going to drive up one-legged mountain. Really strong with that right leg. Left knee comes up 90 degrees. Left foot at 90 degrees. Then exhale. Standing split. So you're just going to kick that left leg back. You can use a block for stability. You can grab your ankle. Try and keep those hips square. You're just forward folding. Soft bend in your right knee. And then you're going to rock back up. One leg mountain takes a ton of balance, ton of body control to go forward and back. If you're not getting it, that's all right. You might come out of it just like I did. Just keep going forward and back. You'll go 3 times, really strengthening your body awareness and your connection, especially with that right foot and that right leg. You can see the feet working. You can feel the feet working. Then you drop that left foot back, arms reach back. Then swing those arms forward, drop down into a low lunge. From that low lunge, spin, wide leg forward fold, feet parallel to each other. Just rock side to side. Maybe take a soft bend in your knees, whatever feels best here. Halfway lift to your chest. And then drop down into a frog position, knees coming out wide. Then you're going to slide that left leg out. Grab your blocks if you need them. You'll come down to your hands or your elbows. Then you'll take an extended child's pose position with that left leg sticking out. And you're going to just find a nice position. You're going to rock forward, internally rotate that hip as you rock back. Open it up, toe towards the face, rock forward, internal rotation. Come onto that toe as you rock back, external rotation. You'll go through this 3 times, internal to external. With your inhale, rock forward. With your exhale, push back. Then bring your hands back underneath your chest. You're going to spin to the left, find a low lunge, hands in line with your front foot, straight flat back. Then launch into a warrior 3. Left foot now is going to be your base. Arms reaching long. Try and keep those hips square. Right heel lifting up. Continue to hold. Left knee softly bent. Then you drop back into a side angle. Right foot parallel to the back of your mat, left elbow on your left knee, right arm reaching up. You can reach for the floor with your left hand. Then you come up into a star, big inhale, take up space, arms reach long. Exhale, warrior 2, back to where we started. Right knee draws open, then rock back into a reverse warrior. Keep your lower body the same, the torso just rocks back. And then swing forward, plant your hands, push up, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, from downward facing dog, we'll go through the same thing on the other side. I'm going to flip around so that you can see me. You'll rock forward into a forward fold from downward facing dog. Step forward, hinging at the waist, and then come up. Chair pose, and then you're going to step your foot back. Right foot steps back, left foot forward, warrior 1. Try and get those hips square. Left knee over that left ankle, right foot again at that 45-degree angle. Mindful of your torso position, arms reaching up. Big breath in. Exhale, grab your block. Find a pyramid. In that pyramid, send your hips back straight with both legs. That heel in the back might touch, it might not, that's all right. Lift through your chest, then sink a little bit deeper, getting that left hamstring nice and stretched out. Try and keep that back flat as you fold forward. Then you'll come up into a crescent lunge. Big inhale as you reach your arms up. Squeeze that right glute, lift that right heel. Then you're going to twist with an exhale to the left. Reach those arms forward and back. Continue to maintain that breath. Every exhale, find a little bit more of a twist. Then you'll plant your right hand, reach that left arm up. You can drop that back knee down if you need. Find that revolved twist. And then come to a runner's lunge. Plant your hands. Tight, compact position. Ground into that left foot. Really feel connected to the floor. Big inhale. Exhale. Drive through one-legged mountain. Right knee, right ankle at 90 degrees. Arm reaching up. And then rocking back. Standing splits. Torso rocks forward, right heel kicks up. Keep that right glute engaged. And then you're going to swing forward, one-legged mountain again. We'll go through this 3 times. Again, building that connection with your left foot, with your left leg, really building your proprioception, developing more body awareness, more balance as you rock forward and back. This is a tough, challenging transition, and you're just hinging on that left hip. It's all right if you fall forward, fall back. Just get back into it. And then you'll drop that left foot back, or that right foot back rather. Reach your arms back, reach your arms forward, and then exhale. Find a low lunge. From that low lunge position, spin open to the right. Find a wide leg forward fold. Soft bend in your knees to really light up those hamstrings. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, drop that left knee down. Stick your right leg out. It's going to look like an extended child's pose. Reach your arms with that block. And then as you inhale, rock forward, internally rotating that right hip. As you exhale, you'll lift that right toe open as you externally rotate. As you can see here, exhale, push back. Inhale, push forward. Left knee's anchored in. Use those blocks. Be gentle going in and out of this. No need to rush it. One more time, think 3 times, and then you'll spin to the right. Left knee drops down, find that low lunge, tuck that left foot. And then from that low lunge position, you'll launch forward, warrior 3 again. Left heel kicking back, arms reaching forward. You can keep your hands at heart center together if you need for balance. Keep a soft bend in your right knee. And then drop that left foot back, side angle, reach your left arm up, right arm on your right knee, or just reaching for the floor. Big stars, you find an inhale, take up space. Exhale, warrior 2, back to where you started. Keep your lower body the same. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left knee over your left ankle. Exhale, plant your hands, push up, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From that downward facing dog, take a breath in through the nose. Exhale, step forward, forward fold again. Then inhale, big mountain. Then you're going to find a tree. So you're going to bring your hands to heart center. You'll ground into your left foot, put your right foot on your left calf, and then draw that right knee open. You should feel a stretch on the inside of your groin. You can reach your arms up. You can reach your arms out. Whatever variation you want for your tree branch. You can even reach your arms back. Little chest opener from there. But what I want you to focus on is really developing that balance, that proprioception, that awareness of what all the little muscles in your foot, your ankles, your calves, all the way up your leg are doing. And then you're going to spin open. Step that right foot back, find a nice, easy warrior 2, relax those arms down. Then you're going to slide that left foot back, find an eagle as you wrap your left leg over your right, then wrap your left arm underneath your right. You can give yourself a bear hug if that tightness in your shoulder is just too much for that arm bind. Sink a little bit deeper into that right leg. Then you're going to grab your left foot, reach your right arm up. Dancer's pose, kick into that left hand, little quad stretch here. Again, still bouncing on that right knee, that right leg rather. Soft bend in the right knee. One-legged mountain like we've done before. Then from that one-legged mountain, cross your left ankle over your right knee, hands together. Figure 4 position. Not only are you balancing, trying to keep your chest up, you're also just stretching that left hip. Back to one-legged mountain. Arms reach out. Drive down the mat. Warrior two. And from that warrior two position, take a big breath in, big breath out. And you're going to spin forward, crescent lunge, rotate your right hip, square yourself up with the front of your mat. Exhale, reach your arms out wide. One more time, warrior three, this time with airplane arms rather than reaching forward. Now you got your head going north, arms going east and west, right leg kicking back. You're going to Shiva squat. Bring that right knee to your left calf. Then drop down, low lunge, step back into a side plank, left hand as your base, right arm reaching up, right foot on top of your left. You can drop that left knee down if you need. Otherwise, spin forward, high plank, push up, inhale, upward, exhale, downward facing dog. All right, we got one more side. I'm going to flip around. You'll be in downward facing dog. Then you're going to look forward. Crawl to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, mountain pose. Exhale, bring those hands to heart center. Now you're going to switch legs, right foot as your base, left foot on your right calf. Draw that left knee open. Make that tree branch go up, wide, out. Hands at heart center, whatever feels natural. Then you're focusing on that right foot, building awareness, building that proprioception, helping yourself train to balance better on one leg. And close your eyes, practice, and then you're going to step back, left foot parallel to the back of your mat, warrior two. From that warrior two, take a big exhale, let those arms relax down, slide your right foot, then we'll take eagle, right leg crosses over that left knee, right arm underneath that left. Again, you can go bear hug too if that bind is too much. Sink into that left leg. Try and keep your chest lifted here, just focusing on a nice, calm, easy breath. Then inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee drives up, right foot, 90-degree angle. Exhale, figure four, right ankle over your left knee, hands at heart center. Then you'll come back into a one-legged mountain. Reach your arms out wide, down the mat. Warrior two, right knee over your right ankle. Try not to let it drive over as you step forward. Inhale, spin open, crescent lunge. Arms reaching up, right knee right over that right ankle. Then you sweep those arms out wide, airplane arms. Warrior three, left heel kicks up, arms reaching out wide, left and right, head parallel to the floor. Right knee softly bent. Continue to breathe here. Then you're going to tap that left knee on that right calf. One-legged squat. Keep holding it. Then you drop that back foot down, low lunge. Step your foot back, side plank, right hand as your base. Notice how tall or how upright that left hand is right over that right wrist. One tall straight line. High plank, you go push up, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just a few more minutes. Keep hanging in there. Going to cool down now. Bring your knees down. Flip over on your back. You're going to cross your right leg over your left. Then you're going to twist by anchoring that left elbow on that right knee. Just nice, easy twist. Exhale. Find a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing yourself back down now after this session. With that left ankle over your right leg, twist to the left, right elbow outside your left knee. Nice, easy breathing here. Then you stick those legs out in front, lay down on your back, bring that right knee into your chest, fingers interlace around your right shin, drive that right foot clockwise, then counterclockwise, focusing on that right hamstring stretch as well. Left leg is long. And then supine twist. Guide that right leg across your body with your left hand. Try to keep that right shoulder on the mat. Have a little bit less twist if you need to with that right leg so that you can keep your back there. And then you cross your right ankle over your left knee. Left foot 90 degrees, driving those toes towards your face, stretching that outside of your right hip here. You can bring that left knee in towards your body a little bit more. If you want a little bit more stretch, just interlace your fingers around the back hamstring, and then you're going to switch it out. Left knee comes into your left shoulder, fingers interlace around your left shin, rolling that foot clockwise, counterclockwise, right leg long. Then you're going to guide that leg across your body. Right hand guides the left knee. Then try and keep your shoulders against the mat as you twist. If that left leg needs to, you can bring it back up a little bit. Try and keep that back flat rather than cheating with the twist. Continue to breathe. Then bring that left ankle over your right knee. Right foot flexes 90 degrees, and then you can interlace your fingers around your right hamstring. Pull that knee in a little bit more to get more of a stretch on your left glute med. That's the muscle on the outside. Then you come to a happy baby. Big thing to focus on here is keeping your head, shoulders, and tailbone on the mat. That means if you grab your ankles or even shins, that's all right. To really try and focus on a flat neutral spine. Definitely going to be stretching the inner hamstring groin area here. Then last but not least, bring your knees into your chest, curl into a tight ball, and then finish with Shavasana.